You know those plain builder grade windows that just feel unfinished? My house is full of them. So, today I'm doing something about it, starting with the windows in my loft. First up, removing the old windowsill. I used a utility knife to trace around the edges of the sill and separate it from the caulk. Once I had cut all the way through, I raised the window to try to avoid breaking it, and then with a hammer and pry tool, I pulled the sill off. Once it was out, I made sure to remove any old caulk or debris that was left behind. After measuring the work area, I went downstairs to cut a new windowsill. I used the old sill I removed as a reference and measured out a few extra inches on each side. You'll see why in a minute. Then, I pulled out my circular saw to cut the sill to size. To cut the edges, I used my jigsaw because it gave me a little bit more control. With that done, I took the new sill up to the window and it was a perfect fit. I went ahead and nailed that down so it wouldn't go anywhere. And here's why I made the new sill wider than the old one. To add window casing. Once I cut some trim to the length of the window, I pulled out my secret weapon, Titebond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue. The first thing I noticed was how easy it was to apply the glue. The applicator tip made sure I only got glue exactly where I wanted it and really cut down on the mess. It has a really strong initial tack, so when I put pieces in place, they stay. And even with that, I love that I get a much longer open time, allowing me to adjust pieces before they fully set to make sure everything is nice and square. And any squeeze out, it wipes away easily with water. I added a few nails to keep the boards in place while the glue dries. Once everything was set and sturdy, all I had to do was come back through and fill any gaps with caulk. You really don't want to skip this step because that's what makes your project look more finished. And that was it. Typebond 3 helped me give my windows a little more character and make them actually feel finished. But here's my favorite thing about it. It's not just great for indoor projects, it's also great for exterior applications. My pergola has seen better days, and I think it's finally time that I replace some of these warped pieces of wood. So first things first, I used my pry tool again to create some separation between the top and bottom pieces. I pulled out any screws that could be removed, and then I pried the wood off of the stubborn ones. With the warped wood removed, I blew off any debris so I could have a clean working surface. I measured out the size of my new piece, then headed to the garage to cut it. And here's where Titebond 3 really made this project come together. Because of its superior bond strength, I didn't have to use any screws to hold my new piece in place. I just clamped it down, waited about 30 minutes, and that new board wasn't going anywhere. And because it's the first ever one-part water cleanup wood glue to be proven waterproof, I get to enjoy my pergola, rain or shine. Titebond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue has quickly become my go-to partner for all my home projects, and I think it will for you too. Thanks to Titebond for sponsoring this video.
I've walked past the same little gaps and cracks around my windows and doors for months, telling myself I'd get to them eventually. Well, today is that day. I grabbed a tube of Type Bond's Pro Grade Plus and finally tackled the spots where weather and time have worn things down. First, I worked on some spring cleaning of the flashing around my windows, as over the winter they got very dirty. I grabbed a bag of baking soda and filled a spray bottle with vinegar. Sprinkle on the baking soda, spray on the vinegar, and with a scrub brush, I was able to clean things up fast and easy. Rinsing everything off with some water to check my progress, I then kept going. I discovered I let one particular window go far too long without any attention, which explains why my dining room was extra cold this past winter. As I quickly found out, the gaps here were a major issue. With things cleaned up, it was time to tackle removing the old caulk around the window. This can be done with a sharp utility knife, but be careful to avoid any unintentional damage. I also went in with a chisel to help scrape things up a bit. Once I got the old caulk removed, I filled big gaps with foam gap filler, which you can find at your local home improvement store. This adds an additional installation layer and handles those two large areas. I am really looking forward to using Titebond's ProGrade Plus caulk next to address these really problematic areas that shift, as I know it's ideal for sealing joints, repairing cracks, and backfilling those big gaps. With everything cleaned up and dried, it was time to caulk with Titebond's ProGrade Plus. What's extra great for this particular window spot is that the siliconized acrylic formula allows for joint movement, which is obviously a big issue here. This caulk is very flexible and is exactly what I need. And considering the weather extremes where I live, this caulk is engineered to not crack, which is truly perfect. Bonus 2, it has an incredible 50-year warranty, which is completely amazing. What's great for me using the clear is that I can use it in several different places around the house where colors are different. I next moved on to the framing around my back door to ensure extra weatherproofing. Squeezing on a bead, I was instantly impressed with this caulk. It's incredibly easy to work with, and it smooths so effortlessly too. This caulk is formulated for both interior and exterior use, so I'm covered indoors and out in all the spaces I need done today. What's great too is it comes in 9 colors, so if you're looking to match, you are all set. Cleanup is easy with a paper towel, rag, and just water while the product is uncured. Titebond's Pro Grade Plus caulk was sure making this tedious task easy, that's for sure. Once everything was sealed up, I was able to repaint after only waiting 2 hours, which is such a time saver. Not only has the caulk spruced up around my door, the whole door is now ready for all the seasons ahead. My last trouble spot? The front door, which proves to be a sieve. Using the same tube of Titebond's Pro Grade Plus caulk in clear, I hit up some trouble spots to stop air movement through. This formula is just so easy to use. It goes on smoothly and effortlessly. It's so fantastic. After waiting 2 hours, it was time to prime and paint, and the interior portion of this door was all set. I then moved on to areas around the exterior framing, which had failing caulk and paint. A bit of removal of the old caulk, some light sanding of peeling paint was all that was needed to prep, and then it was time to caulk. The clear was extra handy here as I have got a green door, the trim is painted black, and I've got red brick surrounding the door. All that was left was a quick touch-up of the black paint around the trim and framing, and everything was good to go. This is by far the easiest, smoothest, best caulk I have ever used, and trust me, I have tried many. Sometimes refinishing your home doesn't mean a full renovation. Sometimes it just starts with sealing the small stuff. A little bit of caulk really goes a long way.
You know those little gaps and cracks that make your home look tired no matter how much you upgrade? I finally decided to fix them, and the difference is actually shocking. Here's how I made our place look fresh and finished with one simple product. I dug out the old caulk so that I would have a nice fresh starting point. I then used Titebond Pro Grade Plus caulk in white. It's a multi-purpose siliconized acrylic latex caulk. I clipped the top off at an angle and then punctured the interior seal using the little tool here on my caulking gun. I set the Titebond in place and I was ready to get to work. I added it into the gap, filling in all of the space easily. Then I was able to pat it down using a wet paper towel and also using my finger, which was a little bit moistened. I did have a glove on. I pushed it into place a little bit so that it would have the exact kind of finish that I would like. After just 2 hours, it was fully ready to paint. So I took out my white paint and gave everything a touch-up so that it all looked nice and fresh and professionally finished. The seam was no longer noticeable. So now it was time to move on to that crack in the ceiling. I had to take out the big ladder for this one and climb my way up to the top. Using Titebond and the caulk gun, I was able to create a line right along the crack itself. I used a different tool to try to push the caulk into the space of the crack. I also used my finger because sometimes the tool was difficult to use due to the knockdown texture on my ceiling. The Titebond went in perfectly, filling up all the spaces and starting to camouflage the crack itself. I gave time for that to dry and then took out my flat white ceiling paint. Even with the paint still wet, you can see how much the Titebond has completely hidden any signs of this crack. It looks so much better and is no longer an eyesore right when you're in the living room. Now I was ready to tackle the master bedroom in a number of ways. First, I started with the Titebond in the corner. I knew I was going to paint, so I went ahead and put some painter's tape down along the bottom edges. While the Titebond was able to fill the large gap in my kitchen trim, it was also able to fill this smaller, more narrow, and more specific space that I needed filled here in the bedroom. Again, I used a damp paper towel or my finger in order to get the caulk exactly where I wanted it to go. 2 hours later, I was painting again, and then, when it was dry, I went ahead and removed the painter's tape, and it left a beautiful finish. This is the way it should have been done in the first place. Completing these projects is something I really needed to do to elevate the look of my home. It's the finishes that make the big difference. So now I was inspired to keep going and finish up this bedroom and make it look a lot better. I purchased some new sheets and pillowcases from Amazon. Did some general cleanup all around. Decluttering always makes a huge difference. I added a new comforter and introduced some color with this sunflower wreath and this yellow blanket. When all of these little details come together, the house really just looks so much better and more finished. Projects like these can make you fall in love with your 20-year-old house all over again. Whether it was a large gap like the kitchen trim, a small gap like that one in our bedroom quarter round, or a thin crack in the ceiling, Titebond solved the problem for me and inspired me to make the whole house look better.